You can have the perfect budget, track every dollar, follow your debt payoff plan religiously, and still sabotage your home ownership journey. If you're doing this one thing, welcome to day 9 of the Organize Your Ish Challenge. Yesterday, we unpacked your money story and the beliefs that you inherited about what's possible for you. Today, we're going to be tackling something that reinforces those limiting beliefs every single day, and that's comparison, specifically the comparison trap on social media. If you're constantly comparing your behind the scenes to everyone else's highlighted reel, you're going to sabotage yourself. You're going to feel like you're not doing enough. You're going to feel like everyone else has it all figured out. You're going to even feel like you'll never catch up. And those feelings will either keep you stuck or they're going to push you into debt trying to keep up with people who might be broke behind the filtered photos. So today we're going to break free from the comparison trap, and we're going to curate your social media to support your home ownership goals instead of sabotaging them. Comparison isn't new. Humans have always compared themselves to others, but social media has turned the comparison into a 24/7 reality show that you can't escape. What you see on social media are perfect homes with designer furniture, exotic vacations, new cars with bows on them, closing day photos with keys. I paid off $50,000 in 6 months kind of posts, flawless outfits, expensive brunches, young people buying their first home at 23. What you don't see is the debt behind those vacations, the credit cards maxed out for that furniture, the family money that paid for that down payment, the inheritance that they receive, the partner's income they're not mentioning, the fact that it's their third first home, the burnout from working 80 hours a week, the rented furniture for the photo shoot, the photo taking at someone else's house. Social media is not reality. It's curated, filtered, edited, sponsored content designed to make you feel incomplete so that you'll buy something to fill in the gap. When you compare yourself to others, your brain does something really interesting. It compares your internal experience, all your struggles, doubts, and the behind the scene chaos to their external appearance, the polished, curated versions that they show the world. And this creates a very distorted education. Your messy reality versus their perfect facade equals you feeling like a failure. But here's what you're not seeing. They're making the same comparison about you. They're looking at your post, thinking that you have it all together while they're falling apart. Now, everyone is comparing their behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel, and everyone feels like they're losing. Comparison doesn't just make you feel bad, it costs you real money. And the comparison spending cycle goes like this. You see someone's new home, car, vacation, outfit, you feel inadequate or left behind. You buy something to feel better or keep up. You go into debt or you deplete your savings. You feel worse because now you're actually further behind. You see more perfect posts. The cycle continues. You see a friend's vacation photos, so you book a trip you can't afford. You see someone's home renovation, so you buy furniture you don't need. You see someone's new car, so you start shopping for an upgrade. You see someone's closing day post, you feel hopeless and emotionally spent. This is costing you your down payment. Not all comparison is created equal. Some things will trigger you more than others. So let's kind of identify what specifically sends you into a comparison spiral. We're going to talk about some common comparison triggers. First of all, being the home ownership post. You see them, you guys. Friends closing on homes, home tours and renovations. Before I turned 30, home buying posts. People younger than you buying homes, people who actually started later, but they got there faster. It might have you feeling left behind, like you're failing, like it's impossible, like everyone else has it figured out. There are those lifestyle posts, you know them, expensive vacations, designer purchases, new cars, perfect aesthetics, dining at expensive restaurants. You might be feeling deprived, jealous, like you're missing out, like you deserve these things as well. You might see those success posts, the promotions and the raises, the business launches. I paid off all my debt announcements. the side hustle success stories, the investment portfolio updates. That might have you feeling like you're not doing enough, like you're not hustling enough, not like you're not smart enough. And what about the relationship and family posts? The engagements with big rings, weddings, the pregnancy announcements, the family home purchases. It might have you feeling like you're behind in life, milestones that you want to reach, pressure to catch up, anxiety starting to build up by just viewing those things that's on your timeline. I want you to think about the last few times that you felt bad after scrolling through social media and answer a couple of these questions. What specifically were you looking at? Was it a person, a topic, a type of post? What emotion came up? Inadequacy, jealousy, anxiety, hopelessness, anger. What did you do afterward? Did you close the app? Did you keep on scrolling? Did you start to emotionally spend? Did you get depressed? What post consistently triggers you? Even if they're friends, where you being honest about it. I want you to write this down because awareness is going to be the first step to breaking the pattern. Comparison could be weird because it makes you chase someone else's version of success instead of defining your own. You don't need the home that's trending on Instagram. You actually need the home that fits your life, your budget, your values, and your goals. So let's define that right now. Grab a piece of paper. What does home mean to you? Forget what you see online. Forget what your friends are buying. Forget what HGTV says you should want. Honestly answer these questions. What matters most to you in a home? Is it the location? Do you want to be close to work, family? Do you want to be in a specific neighborhood? The size, the square footage, the number of bedrooms, features. Do you want a yard, garage, 2 car, 3 car, home office? The condition. Does it have to be move-in ready or a fixer-upper? Do you want a single family home, a townhouse? What's your minimum acceptable? Not your dream, your minimum acceptable. What could you be content with? What's a nice to have, but not essential? These are the things that you love, but you could live without. What's your realistic budget? Not what social media says young people should afford. What can you actually afford with your income and your down payment? What lifestyle does this home need to support? Do you need to work from home? Do you have plans to have kids? Do you have pets? Do you entertain often? What hobbies do you need to be able to do in this space? What would you make? What would make you feel proud of and content? Not impressed, content. What would make you genuinely happy to come home to? I want you to describe your version of home, not the one that you think you should want, the one that you actually want. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine that you're walking up to your home, not the one from the viral post, your home. What does it look like? Is it big or cozy, modern or traditional, in the city or the suburbs? Is it quiet or a bustling neighborhood? You open your door. What do you see? What does it feel like? Who's there with you? What are you doing? This is your vision, not someone else's, yours. Now, I want you to write this down. Describe your version of home in detail because this is your North Star, not Instagram. We're going to do a little exercise together by curating your social media to support your home ownership journey instead of sabotaging it. We're going to walk through a social media audit together. I want you to go through your social media follows right now. And for each account, ask this. Does this account make me feel inspired and motivated? If it does, keep following. Is it educated and informed? Keep following. Entertained in a healthy way? Keep following. Inadequate and behind? I want you to unfollow. Jealous and triggered? Unfollow. Pressured to spend money? Unfollow. Like I'm failing, unfollow. Doesn't matter if they're your friend, you can unfollow without unfriending. You've followed them for years, they're successful or inspirational to others, you feel guilty. What matters is, does this account support your mental health and your goals? Some specific accounts to consider unfollowing or muting are influencers whose lifestyle you can't afford. If their posts make you want to buy things that you don't need or they're costing you money, people showing off wealth constantly, luxury cars, designer hauls, expensive vacation. If it triggers spending, it goes. Influencers that make you feel inadequate. If they make you feel behind or that you're not doing enough, unfollow. Find ones that actually educate without shaming. Home renovation, decor accounts that fuel dissatisfaction. If they make you hate your current space or you want to spend on furniture that you can't afford, mute them until you're in your home. People who trigger specific comparisons, that's the person from high school who seems to have everything. If their posts are constantly triggering you, unfollow. Your mental health matters more than not seeming petty at this moment. You can replace comparison triggers with content that actually serves you. You can follow accounts that actually share realistic home buying journeys, not just the closing day. Content that provides actual financial education, content that shows budget friendly home solutions, content that shares first time buyer experiences honestly, content that focuses on saving and debt payoff strategies. Also, the content that celebrate progress, not perfection. Acknowledge struggle, the ones not just focusing on success. I'm giving you permission to be rootless here. Your feed should actually serve you and not drain you. Beyond the unfollowing, go ahead and set some of these boundaries, time limits like app timers, 15 to 30 minutes a day. No scrolling first thing in the morning or before bedtime. No phone during work hours because it breaks focus and it triggers comparison. Use it intentionally. Before opening social media, ask, what am I looking for? The answer is, I'm bored, find something else to do. You could post without scrolling. Post your content and then close the app. You can also do a comparison detox. Take 24-hour social media break weekly. Do a full week long detox or even quarterly. Notice how you feel during the break. Today's action steps are going to feel just a little bit different, but they're going to be powerful. For step one, I want you to answer all of the your version home questions in detail. Write out exactly what you want, not what you think you should want. For step two, do a full social media audit. Go through your follows on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, everywhere. Unfollow or mute at least 10 accounts that trigger comparison or spending. For step three, I want you to find and follow 5 new accounts that provide financial education, realistic home ownership content, or motivational content without the comparison trigger. For step four, set time limits on your social media apps. Start with 30 minutes a day if you're currently unlimited. For step five, take a 24-hour social media break starting tonight. Notice how you feel without the constant comparison. For step six, create a visual reminder of your home vision, not the Instagram version. Draw it, describe it, make a mood board from your imagination. And for step seven, I want you to write down your personal trigger list. Who and what constantly makes you feel bad? This is your do not engage list. I know unfollowing people feels uncomfortable. You might feel guilty or petty or like you're being oversensitive. But what you need to know and understand is that your mental space is valuable. Your focus is valuable. Your home ownership journey is valuable. And anything that is going to be draining you, triggering you, or pushing you further away from your goal doesn't deserve any space in your daily life. You're not being petty by protecting your peace. You're actually being smart. Comparison will steal your joy, your focus, and your down payment if you let it. So please don't let it. Your journey is yours. It doesn't need to look like anyone else's. It doesn't need to happen on anyone else's timeline. It doesn't need to be Instagram worthy. It just needs to be real, intentional, and aligned with your values and your vision. Take that social media break, get quiet, reconnect with your own vision, not theirs, but yours. You're on your own path, and that's exactly where you should be. That's it for day 9 of the Organize Your Ish Challenge. Remember, progress over perfection, small steps done consistently. That is what creates real change. If you haven't already, join our Facebook community. Dream it, affirm it, own it, where we're walking this journey together. We're keeping each other accountable. And don't forget to subscribe over to the YouTube channel so that you don't miss a single day. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Same focus, same faith, and same commitment. Bye now.